As a Christian, it is essential to approach the topic of global warming with a critical and nuanced perspective. Whilst I may argue that the issue of climate change is a purely scientific one, many Christians recognize that the so-called global warming agenda has become a highly politicized and ideological phenomenon. In recent years, a growing number of Christians have begun to speak out against the fake global warming agenda, arguing that it is based on false science, driven by a radical ideology, and threatens the very foundations of Christian values. One of the primary ways that Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda is by educating themselves and others about the issue. This involves critically evaluating the scientific evidence and arguments presented by proponents of the global warming theory, as well as examining the underlying assumptions and motivations of those who promote it. Christians should be aware that many of the claims made about global warming are based on flawed models, incomplete data, and a lack of historical context. By arming themselves with knowledge and facts, Christians can effectively counter the misinformation and propaganda that is often spread by global warming activists. Another way that Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda is by promoting a biblical worldview of creation and stewardship. The Bible teaches that God created the earth and all its resources for human benefit, and that humans have a responsibility to care for and manage these resources wisely. This perspective is fundamentally at odds with the radical environmentalism that underlies the global warming agenda, which often views human activity as a threat to the planet and seeks to restrict human freedom and prosperity in the name of saving the earth. By promoting a biblical understanding of creation and stewardship, Christians can provide a powerful alternative to the ideology of environmentalism and help to shift the debate about global warming in a more positive and constructive direction. Christians can also fight back against the fake global warming agenda by supporting organizations and policymakers that promote energy independence, economic development, and human flourishing. This may involve advocating for the development of domestic energy resources such as fossil fuels, as well as promoting technologies that increase energy efficiency and reduce waste. It may also involve supporting policies that encourage economic growth and development, such as tax cuts, deregulation, and free trade. By promoting these values and policies, Christians can help to create a more prosperous and sustainable future for themselves and their communities, while also undermining the ideology of environmentalism that underlies the global warming agenda. In addition to these strategies, Christians can also fight back against the fake global warming agenda by engaging in public debate and discourse about the issue. This may involve writing letters to the editor, participating in online forums and discussions, and engaging in respectful dialogue with those who hold differing views. By sharing their perspectives and values with others, Christians can help to shift the cultural narrative about global warming and promote a more balanced and nuanced understanding of the issue. They can also help to expose the flaws and weaknesses of the global warming theory, as well as the ideological motivations of those who promote it. Finally, Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda by praying for wisdom, discernment, and courage in the face of this challenge. The Bible teaches that Christians are to be salt and light in a fallen world, and that they are to stand against the forces of darkness and deception. By praying for God's guidance and empowerment, Christians can overcome the fear, intimidation, and propaganda that often accompany the global warming agenda, and instead promote a message of hope, freedom, and prosperity. As the Apostle Paul wrote, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind," 2 Timothy 1:7. By standing on this promise, Christians can confidently and boldly fight back against the fake global warming agenda and promote a brighter, more sustainable future for all.